Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and well, today we are talking about Switch 2 and more information we received from the meeting that took place in the past week. And I know you guys have a lot of questions still regarding Nintendo Switch 2, so hopefully in this video we get some of those questions answered. Now, I know there's a lot of other videos out there with basically a lot of speculation. I'm going to go over things that are only confirmed in this video and basically give you my opinion. I will not speculate on anything at all, just kind of go over what's already out there put out by Nintendo, right? Because there are similarities and then we can compare those together without speculating too much. That way you have solid information. Let's get started. Before we jump right in, I want to let you know, first, thank you so much, because right now we are so close to 50K and I couldn't have done it without you. You are the best and I really appreciate your support. I see here on our analytics that more than half of you are returning visitors to our channel, so I appreciate that so much. Now make the second step and hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss another video here on the channel, and at the same time you're helping me reach 50K before maybe this video ends. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you so much. All right, my friends, so let's go over first what we know, and good news, by the way. First, the transition period. Nintendo started talking about the transition period from Switch to Switch 2, or whatever they decide to call it, before the announcement, before Furukawa took to Twitter to announce that yes, there is a Nintendo Switch 2 being revealed this fiscal year. And so before that even happened, Nintendo had already started talking about the transition and how they are going to do it. Now, with this, they have confirmed that Nintendo accounts are moving forward to your next system. So you will be able to log in with your same app. Well, I was about to say Apple ID, with your same login email and password, okay? And you can access your accounts, right? This is not necessarily confirmed backwards compatibility, but this does confirm that basically your information will be moving forward, right? With this information will be all of your saved data for Nintendo Switch Online, or we can call it Nintendo Online in case Nintendo decides to update the name to kind of meet the general standard of their consoles, right? So Nintendo Switch Online, all of that library is moving forward to the next gen system. They are not starting over like they did with the Wii U. With the Wii U, that was another system, another basically type of development or even software. With the next gen system, I can go back to what Miyamoto said, is that they're already building, or they have built a software or a system that makes it easier for games to travel forward with them and not leave them behind. So where they are now is more possible for us to get backwards compatibility, not only with current physical and digital games, but with Nintendo Switch Online too. So that's why Nintendo Switch Online is moving forward with all of your digital games. Another thing that was talked over in the meeting about Nintendo Switch Online specifically is that, yeah, it will continue to grow, and not just grow in games, but grow in consoles as well. Right now, the next two major consoles to be added to Nintendo Switch Online is, of course, GameCube and Nintendo DS, right? Those are the two ones that we're waiting for to be added. And I don't want to say that I believe that it's coming to Switch, but we know that it's going to be available on Nintendo Switch 2. I hope, I'm not going to speculate, but I do hope that basically if you still plan on keeping your Switch for a little bit more, then I hope that, yeah, that update for GameCube and DS can also make it on Nintendo Switch. Since the Switch is more than powerful enough to run GameCube games. It's a newer console, right? And so with that, that's basically what we have confirmed, right? Backwards compatibility, as we know it, Nintendo has spoken nothing about just yet, right? And so we all can speculate, but it's not confirmed. You already know what I feel about it. I do feel personally that it's coming, but again, Nintendo has not confirmed it, so hopefully we do get that. There is some information regarding the specs, the internals, and the hardware of the Nintendo Switch 2 that has leaked straight from manufacturers, and it turned out to be correct. But I'm not going to talk about that. I did release a video. If you want to go to look at that video, it's the video before this one, and that has all that information there. If you don't know a lot about specs or, you know, the tech talk, that I'll break it down for you. That way you can understand what exactly are we getting. But yeah, I believe it is important for everyone to get a better console, right? A more powerful console. But more importantly, are the video games. Now, one thing that excites me the most that we are getting in this Nintendo Switch 2 is, of course, is the very obvious next generation of games. My friends, we are getting the next Mario, the next Splatoon, that next Animal Crossing, that next Mario Kart, that next Smash, right? Smash Bros. Everything that you've been waiting for when it comes to your favorite games, the next generation of those are coming on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, when it comes to the release time for the Nintendo Switch 2, we already know it's going to be revealed this fiscal year. Revealed means they're going to show it to us. We're going to know what it's called. We're going to see at least some clips of the games, how it looks, and maybe the pre-order for it could also start this fiscal year. But when it comes to a release date, that has yet to be known. We will know this year. I am so sure of that because, well, in this fiscal year. And so what is out there is that in the interview, they asked Nintendo president Shintaro Furukawa about this same question. What will they do? How will they follow? When it comes to a reveal to release a time period. And the president mentioned, and he said, hey, we are aware that people want to see the console, but we will go ahead and follow a phases type of reveal to release period. Meaning they just announced on Twitter. The next phase is basically a trailer. The following phase is an event, and then will be the release time. So basically the next thing we should expect from Nintendo is an actual teaser trailer for the Switch, just like the one we got back in, I think it's 2015 or 16. We got a teaser trailer first. After that, we got the event, the big event. They take stage and present the Switch 2 with all of its whistles and bells and video games and everything they could do, right? And then, of course, we get the release time, right? It's all looking similar to how the Nintendo Switch released. We got that first trailer around October, right? And then we got the event in January, and then we got the release in March 3rd, which was a Friday. And can you believe it, my friends? Guess what? Next year in March 3rd is also a Friday. Now the question is, are they following the same exact kind of model that they did for Nintendo Switch, right? Nintendo might be like a little bit superstitious and say, you know what, Switch 2 did fantastic. How about we just kind of follow the same trend of releasing the system on March 3rd, which is also a Friday. We'll have that event before in January, and we'll release that trailer in October the year prior, which is this year. That's just me kind of, out there. But guys, that is all the confirmed information we have for Nintendo Switch 2. We still have unfinished business with the Nintendo Switch because we have a direct coming next month, and it will be focused on Nintendo Switch games for the rest of the year. That will be exciting. I want to hear from you. Let me know down below in the comments. Are you very excited for this Nintendo Switch 2? Are you a day one, or will you wait to get the Switch 2 to see how it functions, how it performs, right? Does it need updates? Do they need to fix a little bugs here and there? And maybe you will wait because you want to find out what the release game will be, right? Do you have to wait a lot before you get that next Mario Kart, which is the game that you might want to get? Or are you getting it day one just because you are a day one buyer? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. But before I let you go, guys, never give up and journey on. Peace.